Ball to second. One away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, this is a pitcher's duel all the way. And the key here is going to be how do you score runs if you get any. You get a runner on, you're going to have to be aggressive. You hit a ball in the gap, and he's on first base. Send him home. Take those chances because they're not going to be very often.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Hit hard down the line. Longoria's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Greg Bird. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Squared that one up just a little late. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Well, you're excited that the season starts, but you lose game 1 at home. And I tell you what, you feel the pressure already. The home crowd wants to see that W. You don't want it to linger. You go out there in game 2 and you try to knock off that first home win.
Oh, look at that stop. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Nothing in the Yankees half of the first. Tampa Bay's first set of swings back after this on MLB Network. CC Sabathia, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4, but the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Castro. And on one pitch, he's retired. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
Matt, this is going to be a pitcher's duel. I mean, both these guys have a chance to work deep in the game. They've shown they can do that. Runs are a premium. I think if you don't get them early, we may not see a lot of runs in this game at all.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they were the spoilers here on opening day as they took game 1 of the season on the road.
Well, Matt, I tell you, it's fun to get the season going, and probably even more fun for them. They won the first game, and now you go to game 2 and won game 1 on the road. So you're feeling really good about your ball club right now.
Batting third.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ball game back on Sunday. And that's in there for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Here's big Aaron Judge. Into the windup and the pitch. Lined into right field for a leadoff single. Throw into second. And he's got himself a leadoff double to begin the second.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed.
First delivery to him on the way. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first in time. 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Matt Holliday. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the belt, the pitch. And a ball 1-0.
Well, that ball's high as a strike in the zone can go, but umpires don't like to reward pitchers on that one. They want to make you get the ball down, so he called it a ball. Throw it down, you'll get the strike.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike one. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with one gone. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Weakly hit towards first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Well, that was a pretty good swing right there. Tough changeup, back-to-back changeups, and he fouls it off. Now you get the pitch you want, because I can't see him throwing another changeup right here.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted into center field. On the move is Kiermaier. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 1, the Rays nothing. Now batting, Corey Dickerson.
And
previous history with
Sabathia.
Sabathia. He's hitless in 6 tries.
Corey Dickerson.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Here's Sabathia on 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Now the 2-2 home from Sabathia. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Now another 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Catch made out there by Headley, and there's your first out.
All right, here's how the Yanks line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. I'm looking down there at shortstop at Didi Gregorius. I love how this guy defends. You know, coming to New York and replacing Derek Jeter, that's a lot of pressure. But I knew he could handle it when I had a conversation with Brandon Phillips, and he told me he's got the best hands he played with when he was with the Reds.
Stepping up now, Colby Rasmus. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 from CC. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Here it comes on 1-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And another foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Another 1-2 delivery. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Ricky Weeks. As he'll take a look at ball one. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Man, at bats like this make every hitting coach happy. This is what they all preach. Stay inside the ball, stay behind the ball. You can see he lets this one travel deep, then just inside outs this thing off the right center field wall. That's some rare power there and a little bit scary to opposing pitchers.
The catcher Derek Norris is in. Previous history with Sabathia has seen him go 3 for 9. He also has 1 home run. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's his first double of the year here on the young campaign. One and 2.
It's a big at bat right here, Matt. You have to get to him early in the game. I know there's 2 outs. You got to run the scoring position. But the good.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Digging in the switch hitter, Chase Headley. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Headley.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Well, I think we're going to have to wait and see what the word is from the dugout. But here's another look at it. Wow. Tough to tell if he was out for certain from that angle. I can see why this was a really tough call for the umpire.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Gentlemen, the Yankees are challenging the
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
And the review process appears to be coming to an end, so here comes the decision. And he is indeed out at first as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. 1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning. And that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And the changeup is way low that time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Rasmus on the run, 2 gone.
Now batting,
Digging in to try it again. Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left. Second home run early in the year, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Well, he had him dead to rights at 0-2. Instead of making him chase a pitch and waste a pitch or two, he served one up and paid for it dearly. That is one tough pill to swallow.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez, as he swings and lifts a pop-up out behind short. Beckham will wait on it, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Now in the box, Tim Beckham. He was 1 for 3 in the ball game back on Sunday.
Tim Beckham.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here's Sabathia on 2-0. Outside and low, 3-0. 3-0 count. Here it comes. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Sabathia now with the 3-1. Dribbled to the right side. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting ninth.
So coming to the plate, Daniel Robertson. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. 0-2 coming from Sabathia. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball called for strike 2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. This is line to left. Rasmussen is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Stepping in now, Aaron Judge. This is flared right back over the mound. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
Starlin Castro.
Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. Dribbled up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Little dribbler back at him. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one. The tag comes down, and they're going to get him at third. Aggressive base running there following some shoddy defensive play, but it doesn't work out for him.
Designated hitter.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Holliday. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt them after all as the inning is over. The Yanks leave one, but they hold a 2-0. Striding in once again, Steven Souza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fielder.
First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. Now the 1-0 from CC. That's wide, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. CC ready with the 2-1. 2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a cold strike 2. Set to deal on 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So one away here with the bases empty. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Now a changeup just off the plate as that misses for ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Now the first pitch from CC. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, he hung that one and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
Standing in now, Colby Rasmus, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
First baseman,
Ricky Weeks is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error in the ball game for Tampa Bay. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. From the belt, the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So striding forward now, Didi Gregorius. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Rasmus has a read on it. Oh, it's off his glove and it drops.
Man, I want to give him the benefit of the doubt and just say he lost sight of it, but then I watched and say, nope, that's just a blundered play. Can't really sugarcoat it.
Here's Chase Headley. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Tell you what, that was a nice swing after the sequence. Following a fastball to get a changeup and you foul it off. Pretty good approach.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He swings and grounds it to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time. Well, that was certainly worth another look with show track. He made that play look easy, but the sliding stop is anything but. Then he rifles the ball across the infield to complete the out. Just a great play all the way around. Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Now the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. Gregorius is on his way home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. A tag from Norris, and he is out at the plate. 1 left for the Yankees, as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. The catcher Derek Norris is in. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy in the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And he takes ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Pitch on the way. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So it's a good start to the inning for the Rays as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores. But, man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
So digging in now, Tim Beckham. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one. From the stretch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Bird is under it, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready for another chance. Daniel Robertson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Runners on the move for second. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
Now batting, center fielder.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Yankees 2, the Rays nothing. Ready for another shot now. Gary Sanchez. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Gary Sanchez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And no, he's unable to make the catch. And that's in there, base hit.
He just sports that ball up the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Greg Bird is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 0-2 delivery. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Here's big Aaron Judd. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Hit back up the middle. He's got it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, decided. Digging in to try it again, Steven Souza. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's another 0-2. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command 1-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ellsbury on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fastball too high. Swung on and missed. 1-1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Now batting, designated hitter, Corey.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a two-run game, a two-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Line hard. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. Danny Farquhar will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Danny Farquhar.
Here's Starlin Castro. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Hit the other way out toward right field. Souza is under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated
And
hitter,
action now in the Tampa Bay pen, as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. The pitch. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, that's good hitting. 0-0. You want that fastball right where you're looking at it. Just take it right back at him.
Shortstop.
Nice swing.
Didi Gregorius.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he'll ground the first pitch foul off to the right side. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. One there on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Ready once again, Colby Rasmus. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Sabathia will do this himself, and that's the first out.
First baseman, number 8.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ricky Weeks. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in and looking for more, Derek Norris. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready for another chance? Chase Headley. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping into the box.
Ellsbury.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Beckham is up with it on to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
The left fielder, number
Brett
11.
Gardner will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. That's lifted the other way out to left. Rasmus has a read on it, and that retires the side. So they go.
Your
Tyler
attention,
Clippard
please.
is on to pitch
Now
out of the
pitching for the
bullpen in the
Yankees.
bottom half of the
Number
8th.
29, Tyler
In now,
Clippard.
Tim Beckham. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
The shortstop, Tim Beckham.
Not close. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And there's out number 1.
Now batting.
Striding in
Second
once
baseman,
again, Daniel
Robertson.
Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Plenty of history against Tyler Clippard. Just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats.
Hey, that's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Swing and a little tapper. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nighttime here in the Tampa-St. Pete area as we welcome you back for the 9th inning in this
Now
one on
pitching for the
MLB
Rays.
Erasmo
Number 30.
Ramirez enters from the pen to start the.
Ramirez.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The first baseman, number 33.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Fouled back. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit, try to put that ball in play.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 1-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this.
Your attention, please. Now
So with a
pitching
safe
for New
situation
York.
on tap, they'll
Number
hand the ball
54.
over to a formidable force
Aroldis
indeed.
Chapman.
The very hard-throwing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Standing in, Steven Souza.
Leading off
He's going to lead
bottom
things
of the
off
ninth
in their
inning for the
half of the
Rays.
9th as they try to
Right
avoid
fielder,
the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And a very low strike there. Trying to speed up the game, perhaps. It's 2-1. Hit sharply toward the right side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. He'll get it into second, but he'll be in there with a double.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with 1 swing. But a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it. You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. Bird backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter.
So a big
Corey
spot here, and stepping
Dickerson.
in, Corey Dickerson. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. Two balls, no strikes now, batting with one out and a runner at third.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
So it was a swinging strike three. Corey Dickerson goes down, and they've got only one out left to work with. Striding in, Colby Rasmus. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 delivery. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Man, facing Chapman is not for the faint of heart as he unleashes fireball after fireball. Gets the final out here and another save. What a weapon Chapman is.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. CC Sabathia gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Alex Cobb is tagged with the loss despite giving up only 2 unearned runs. Aroldis Chapman records the save, his second. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, the lefty Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.